chasing something real. Every night, every look, it's what I feel. There's a shift when you're around, like the world's still, but we both know it's spinning now. And I know we've both been holding back, but there's no way to fight it, that is where we're at. The tension's building, nowhere to hide. I can feel it in your touch, I can see it in your eyes. You're the one for me. You're the one for me. I've been watching how you move, every step, every glance, it's something new. There's a tension in the air, like the quiet before we both know we'll go somewhere. And I know we've both been holding back, but there's no way to fight it, that is where we're at. The tension's building, nowhere to hide. I can feel it in your touch, I can see it in your eyes. You're the one for me. That you're the one for me. That you're the one for me.
Everyone says I'm a little obsessed. Can't lay it down, figure it out, put it to rest. Everyone says I've become a mess. I'm a little much, I built it up inside of my head. But I know what this was, and it was real. Now I gotta give you up and tell you how I feel.
I don't think this Emma can keep going for those aggressive grabs, and there's to be some changes to that comp. But Ducky's walls have done exactly what it's supposed to do. It's sectioned off the vanguards from Reason Gaming, away from their strategists. DRP didn't get help, and they're going to need even more help after the Strangling Prison.
Oh, two squishies stuck within those small health bars. Can't stand up to even regular fire. And I like that Rads here, they didn't invest much more than they needed to. They just sent in the singular ultimate early, claiming the initiative.
Reason Gaming now to the Moon Knight to take advantage of this giant stack that is forming at the front of this choke point to see if you can maximize damage, because that's what Reason Gaming really need right now. Follow up to the setup that DRP and Passivo have, and you're gonna have the Feast of the Abyss to maybe get some of these health bars low, but with how spread Rad are, it may be hard to get enough targets going.
Oh, it's perfect onto Crazy Kitty. And now Passivo can possibly follow up with the Smash Nose as well. Forced out the Insong Inferno for that quick health reset. And Passivo doesn't want to try and go down onto that yet towards the back. Fades out of existence. But Nocta decided to go back into the realms of reality by
Somebody send her the quest.
Darts. Smash Nose got a great angle here. Onto Balance. Opens up with a headshot, but the turnaround is real. And while there is going to be a huge amount of pocket here onto Smash Nose, it's going to make sure that it's difficult for Passivo to try and confirm this one. I think we might have actually seen Lugia go not get too much off the back of that Feast of the Abyss. The counter dive's going to be there, but the Venoms are traded. Reason Gaming now have to make a choice. Are we willing to go forward without our Venom?
Are there any control pros?
Rather quickly. Balance needs so much support on this offense.
Probably
now
not.
we're starting to see that Mantis stiff that we constantly saw over on Domination, where it's so hard to try and set up to these ones. Noctis sends in the
okay, we got group.
I don't think it's the ideal position for the group. Oh, and they can't convert onto it. Kit Kat needs to make something happen off the back of the eternal bond, and Ballast doesn't find anything on the other side either. Ducky might be the final note in this song as they send down this impenetrable prison of Groot. Ballast holds them at the door, and Nox has fallen down as well. It's too messy for Reason. They can't execute on their plans.
Oh, and Rad also doubled up on Straddles. He had the Soul Resurgence and the Invisible Boundary. You finally had Rad floundering.
Checking my volume.
Just too far,
1
and
2
being
1
able
2.
to really focus on the objective and focus around.
Because yesterday, when I was listening back, I couldn't hear myself.
Not really an attacking type of Vanguard, but more
so we'll try here.
Defend so well. And last minute swap for Reason Gaming, mainly trying to get a portal for one last touch, or it will be a full hold, and it will be a map 3 coming up.
Passivo for now demanding attention. Buying time and space for the portal. Crazy Kitty again going to be the primary recipient of all of that damage that's coming on in. But most of the damage is going to be pouring out of here. Once again, that damage boost onto the door is just doing so much, and it feels like Reason Gaming, they haven't learned too much off the back of their previous play. What a
good for them.
Breach the first parapet.
Where was the server? Oh. Let's try.
Oh. Reason Gaming, but the Ducky Wall's easy MVP for me. You cannot let this guy ever have a Groot again. The walls were impenetrable.
Reason.
Section the strategist off. The Strangling Prisons, of course, with the end song Inferno made it for an easy win condition for Rad. And not just a statement, but domination coming out of Rad to get back on their own 2 feet after what they experienced on Krakoa.
Wait, Ducky 27-0. Get this man his GOAT suffix. We need Lugia Go and Ducky Go. That is an unbelievable line from the Groot, who doesn't really have means of like disengaging from a bad fight. You know, if things are going wrong, the Groot's going to be one of the first to go down. What a fantastic bit of survivability from Ducky to constantly be pushing out this threat as well, because he was getting stuck in with 20.
I have no idea what this is.
Round 3 near the end to be more forward, so they can even just start to creep up to the first half of the objective. And the first time that you had Rad floundering, where they doubled up on Straddles, you had finally Reason Gaming presence on the point, but they overextended so far instead of just playing off of their own Groot walls, giving Ducky a taste of his own medicine. But just Reason Gaming got too antsy to chase eliminations that they maybe didn't even really need at that point, or at least the risk did not pay off.
Yeah, I think that we also saw like great credits of Rad here, realizing when they saw the competition coming out from Reason Gaming, if you're looking at both a Groot and a Moon Knight, they played very split in these 2-2-2s to make sure that there was never going to be a full team wipe off the back of a Strangling Prison and Hand of Khonshu combo. The old Season 1.5 meta could have shown its face, but those splits meant that Nocta was never really able to get value out of the Hand of Khonshu. Sure, it was coming up a lot, but I don't think it was achieving that much when it was deployed.
And DRP went to the Emma, but it just simply wasn't enough. All the changes, but no solution. We'll find out what the map will be for Reason Gaming after this.
I guess we won't know.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
And why? Should I? Let's see if anybody goes strategist. Yeah.
Those who oppose me shall be left to drown in my wake.
Let's go.
Sun. You will get no love from me.
30 seconds before you attack.
Don't go.
Get ready.
Let me
I know every
What?
creature who dwells in the sea, but never have I seen any quite like you. Indeed, you are one of a kind, but that
play
doesn't
the
mean you have to
game, man.
be alone.
You know, I don't like when people come and they're like, you know, this play is not good at
The
that.
battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's start.
The souls of humanity may find their way to Valhalla, but all are welcome.
We need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
I got one here somewhere.
Come, my minions!
I need assistance.
Oh wow.
Destroy it!
Better stop that vehicle.
What is happening, man? And the placement was wrong.
They faded halfway. Stop them.
Oh, come on, man.
All that wonderful ocean protect me!
Oh, leave me alone.
Just in time. Thanks.
Amazing.
There's still a chance to stop
Only
them.
just begun.
Come on.
Damage sustained. Need
Is
assistance.
it a buff or man? Because I'm seeing a lot of angelos
Time to
now.
stop them.
Oh, what the hell?
Denizens of the deep.
What is wrong with this guy? Another dead one.
Like the tide, Namor always rises again.
So it's not just me. Who's terrible.
I'd know that onk anywhere.
Better stop that vehicle.
Never fall!
They faded halfway. Stop them.
Anyone willing to help?
The moon haunts you!
An opportunity for big control.
Kill me.
Back to the fight.
I am the goddess. All the other
Powers pulled away.
There's still a chance to stop them.
What?
يعني ما حد بيلعب تانك يا اخوان. مون نايت يعني انت مون نايت ذابح اثنين، المفروض تذبح اكثر مني. مون نايت نو سكيل.
كلت
Oh man.
Rest now. I shall return.
What was he talking about?
Double KO.
Like the tide.
They hit a
Namor
checkpoint.
always rises
Now
again.
might be a good time to stop them. Better stop that vehicle.
Yeah, this match isn't looking
Force
great.
burst.
Denizens of the deep. Cleanse this place. You never had a chance.
Heal me.
My strength is returning.
Stop them.
정말 시간.
How do I save myself now?
The moon haunts you. I am Asgard's might. You are in my attack. You never had a chance.
Ah, finally.
Foes may be near.
Number 11.
How refreshing.
Oh wow. Of course.
Don't give them another inch. Or else.
Ah man.
The current score is 0-3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Those who oppose me shall be left to drown in my wake. Those who oppose me shall be left to drown in my wake.
Lord Moon Knight, and he was. What was he doing?
Round 2.
I am the ocean's avenging sun. You will get no love from me.
Go. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Okay. Let's go
Namor.
from here.
'Tis a joy to have a fellow monarch fighting by my side.
A king is only as powerful as the army he commands. Mine
Yeah,
is
thank that
at the
up.
ready. Where is yours?
Yggsgard's warriors certainly answer to my brother, Loki.
Can't
The
interact.
battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
I
2,
see.
1.
Well, until then, step aside and let a true king lead the charge. I like you. For now.
Enemies.
Denizens of the
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
No, man. Just spamming.
Rest now, little one. I shall return you to the depths.
Show me the mystery spider hero. I will protect you.
How refreshing!
What? Okay, no. Okay, it's here. So far it looks
See the adversary. Break
red.
the song. Oh boy.
You never know.
Like the goddess of wrath.
Aim assist, that thing is really kicking in.
Though she may be
You're
my
on our team
sword
now,
and
Zero. Let's do this.
is here. It seems I have found a foe.
See that?
Protect your king. I am Odinson.
Let's throw one up there.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
What am I? Invisible?
We must forge ahead with haste. Lead them to consume.
Vortex field.
I am Asgard.
Fish.
How refreshing.
They look like they mean business. Shongwet Shigan! Follow us, Zero.
Goes away.
Thing is just swinging.
Sort of my specialty. The wrath of Asgard.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
I got this.
Why bother?
Attack them.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Feel the pull!
Follow the way. There is no turning back now. Gambit!
Reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Ah, that was a waste.
My battle has only just begun. I wish you would all rise from below. Cleanse this place.
Nice work, Namor. Don't let it go to your head.
Yeah, got this, got this.
Follow the web. There is no turning back now. Attack them.
That was a total
Where did
blindside.
that?
A little help, please. Take a look behind. I'm hit. Cover me.
We got him, we got him.
Again.
Go have fun.
Protect your king. Wash our foes away.
Oh, did you see that?
I got you. Allies.
That's a heavy blow.
I don't know what I did there, but I did something.
Show me the mystery spot.
Ah, man.
Maybe cars just ain't your game.
Oh, sweet moves, right?
Like the tide, Namor always rises again.
An opportunity.
They are not focused on the objective. Ah, man.
Get that vehicle moving again.
That was my bad.
I will not be stopped so easily.
Oh, wow.
Get that vehicle moving again.
My battle has only just begun.
Jerry!
Denizens of the deep.
Heaven! Fall!
Anyone willing to help?
Lands in his place.
They look like they mean business.
Mask every. Sure.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way!
Attack them. Lands his place.
That was a waste of power.
Denizens of the deep. I am Asgard Mercy.
That was a waste.
Nice work, Namor. But don't let it go to your head.
So close! This is your big chance! Only 60 seconds left.
Behold! That child!
No, no, no. Oh man.
Double KO! That's 3!
I will not be stopped so easy.
Down to 30 seconds. Get that vehicle moving again! Wow, 4 in a row!
Very nice.
That's amazing!
Faster, you pathetic mammal.
성우의 시간!
Rest now.
We'll have to keep fighting
What
until
the
we have a winner.
hell?
Let myself again. Like the tide, Namor always rises again.
never falls!
Final score 2-2-3. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Happens. Let's see what's going on over here.
I mean, hey, they gave it the best fight that they could. We saw a great look from them in map 1. And if it ever goes down to tiebreakers for map differential, this bodes well for them, right? Because they were able to get at least one. But you know they're
Yeah,
wanting
it's over.
more here, Lemon. They want to at least get something for the road to secure themselves a spot in group. But hey, Rad, they secured a spot in playoffs, and that's what matters for that team.
Hey, I think every map win matters when it comes to tiebreakers and stuff in the future. Math knowers are going to break that down better for us, but only 4 teams can make it out of groups, and maybe that map win could be the difference maker of Reason Gaming surviving later down the road. But I think Reason just had good ideas, but too many mixed ideas. They wanted a strong poke phase with Deadpool, but then wanted to dive with Psylocke, and then there wasn't like a nice Vanguard to pair along with that. So I think you kind of tailor some of these strengths. I'd like to see Reason be on the same page about what strength do they want. Is it a strong poke, strong dive, and how can you really unite all of these strengths to have a cohesive push? Because they would have good pushes, but not being able to close them out was a big problem for Reason.
Well, it sounds like in a bit we're going to be getting Ducky on the line, so we'll let you know as soon as we have that. But great to hear from them, especially after the performance that they had in those last 2 maps. I'm glad that they were actually able to get them locked in for that. But like they talk about the rest of the roster here for Rad. I mean, who was the biggest MVP aside from Ducky in these last 2 maps?
Well, I mean, I want to say Smashness, but it's hard to attribute it just to Smashness when the rest of the team is playing the Mantis, playing the Ultron.
Yeah.
Be that supporting cast. In the end, Smashness is the one who hit the shots, right? Hit the headshots, managed to get frags through strategist ultimates, by the way, through Lunar Ult, which is to repeat the word that I had reserved for Ducky, bonkers. Like Smashness's accuracy was kind of off the charts today. Was really managed to catch like I think Nocta in mid-air on Solok after a dash as well. Bro has been flicking out of his mind. Like, credit to the supporting cast for making Smashness be as dangerous as he was, but in the end, the man holding the mouse is the one who gets a lot of the credit.
I like to see the performance from the entire roster, of course, right? I mean, having the wherewithal to be like, okay, take it on the chin. First map didn't go our way, but domination's a different beast compared to the rest of the game modes. And I feel like Rad have shown their experience now that they're not just like a one-trick pony on a domination map and then, do pretty decent on the next one. They have that depth to them, and that's what really separates, the best teams from the great teams. And I think Reason Gaming is on their way to becoming a really good team, but they still have some things to work out with. And I feel like after they have more time with this roster, they'll be able to do that. But unfortunately for them, they had the mishaps. They had to get the subs last minute and bringing in DRP and Ballast to the fold. And they've looked so much better. I mean, I got to give a shout out where it's due to this Reason Gaming roster. As the matches have gone on, they have continued to improve. Yes, it wasn't as close as it could have been in those last two, but the fact that they took a map off of Rad, nobody really predicted that one. So hats off to them there. And then Lemon, I mean, I feel like most improved on this roster has to go to Nocta. Like, seeing the difference from the first series of Ignite preseason to now is a whole different story.
Yeah, I just commend someone like Nocta to swap to anything and everything that the team needs, whether it's the Moon Knight, whether we agreed or not. It was that counter to the Loki to also try to create the chaos in these fights, and I think Nocta has really stepped up. And like you said, it's a roster that doesn't have the chemistry and the synergy compared to Rad with all these pieces coming in and out, and not a full core roster that has played in multiple matches compared to Rad. So very proud of how Reason did, especially on that domination, and it's like their stall packs. Comms were good on domination but broke down later on, but Rad were foolproof, and it's just the spacing, how the Vanguards play on Rad that I can really appreciate. They know how to protect the rest of their line, and when you can have duelists that can sit back and poke with the strategist, there was no way Reason Gaming were even going to get in sniffing distance of this defensive line.
Yeah, I mean, going back, like, Jay, to what you're talking about with, like, the back line, essentially, for Rad, I mean, they've played together for such a long time, like we saw on Chopped with Crazy Kitty. So having that synergy between the back line, I feel like, really elevates this roster compared to some of the other ones that are out there.
I mean, as cruel as it is to say, I think I could see a world where DRP looks at the treatment Ducky's getting and is missing being on Chopped a little bit, like
maybe a little bit.
They were mine!
No! Oh, man.
Like, DRP versus Ducky, this was definitely a great Vanguard matchup, but Mash and Vertigo make all the difference. And honestly, if I want to talk about something in this series, is that Reason Gaming had the key in the first map, and they kept banning for that same squad, that same comp that beat Rad in map 1, and then didn't use the comp that beat Rad in map 1.
Yeah.
Like, we're making our entire bad face about, like, playing this triple strategist. Like, if we're not going to play it, let's just protect Gambit, and then at least we've got Raging Royal Flush for our two duelists to be able to farm up their ultimates and do a lot more damage. I feel like, I hate to dog on it too much, but Reason Gaming kind of got a little bit lost in the sauce for this one.
Yeah, they focused so much on the
really
Mantis.
Good ban phase, and honestly, they sucked Rad into it. They made Rad believe in the Mantis. They were like, okay, yeah, you know what? That's pretty good. We're going to play the Mantis Ultron. And then they actually played it, which was a big difference maker.
Well, we got Ducky here from the winning team of Rad. Not a single casualty against you in the last two maps. But I want to talk about the mental that went into you guys after seeing that they didn't ban your Groot both maps in a row. What was going through your minds there, Ducky?
I mean, Groot's never really like a good ban. I don't think Groot's ever worth a ban in the draft, in my opinion. But I mean, I just love it when Mantis is open. I think Groot is like giga OP, and I don't think they have a Groot player that can match me. So it's just like really free, in my opinion.
I want to chat that Mantis because you guys weren't as big a believer in the Mantis in the first map. You recognized its value in the second, but you also managed to force Reason off of playing that triple strategist quite often. Was there anything in particular your team was doing to make sure that triple strategist didn't feel viable for Reason?
I mean, I will say everyone on the team was really unhappy with our draft the first map, and also Vertigo was really like, I think he was lagging like a lot. He said he had like 800 ping at some point, which I take my word for it because he's my teammate, so I'll take his word for it. But yeah, after that we just had to lock in after that because cannot be losing to these guys. Yeah.
It happens, and I want to talk about also what happened on map number 1 because, you know, as a group mate, I love watching you play. Didn't get to see the group for you on map 1, got to see some Magneto. What did you think? What was challenging you the most on map 1, and kind of what went wrong for your team on that one?
I mean, on map 1, it was the draft, and also Vertigo was lagging apparently, which I believe in. But and also, it felt like there was a lot less energy in map 1 from all of us in the team, and then like we kind of just like we had a talk after. We do not want to lose to these guys. The only people we'd accept losing to in this bracket is VP. That's the only people we'd accept losing to. So
that's fair.
We just had to lock in. We can't lose these games.
No, that's super valid. And with this win, you guys have secured your spot into the playoffs. But you still have 2 series ahead of you. 1 versus Vision, 1 versus VP. I know you said VP is the one to look forward to, but this is the last question we have for you, Ducky, is like looking forward to those matches. Do you have any thoughts about Vision? Are you worried too much against them, or are you just mainly focused on that first pro matchup?
I'm just focused on myself. I contribute a little bit to draft, but I just want to make sure I'm playing the best I possibly can in all the officials I play. Because like, at the end of the day, I am the main tank. I'm kind of like the head of the team, so like I have to make sure I'm playing my best. Otherwise,
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Round 1, go!
Don't have tank. Bro, my shit.
Oh.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
It is a vexing problem, even for the Sorcerer
Well, if
Supreme.
it's a limbo,
Let's see.
want to see how low I can go?
With you, Wade, I'm pretty sure there is no bottom.
Huh? You really see me? If you ever need a king for your demon dimension, let me know.
Thanks for the offer, but I would rather...
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I bet saving the multiverse will look great on the old resume.
You gotta let him know, man. Just wing it.
Good medicine.
Streams of the monsters.
Foul creatures, return to the seas at once.
What the hell just happened? Oh man. What is going on? Why won't he die?
Thank you.
are on fire.
Our enemies are near. I am blind!
Okay, no.
A little help, please.
Doctor is in.
Yeah.
I'm opening a portal.
Co-op time! Watch me.
Pentagram of Hurrah.
Oh man, I keep pressing that button.
I am strengthened for battle.
I have no idea what game plan was this.
Your key.
Cold. You owe me one. Anyone willing to help?
Double KO!
Did my team
Mortal
push?
pain is no match for the Sorcerer
I don't think they
Supreme.
pushed. Yep.
Unicorn, I choose you!
How come nobody's coming, man?
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Oh, sweet moves, right?
Invisible?
Put some pep in my step.
Do your work. The Sorcerer Supreme lives
Only
once
60
more.
seconds left.
They're fixated on this place for some reason.
I'll sketch the world!
Let's push.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Down to 30 seconds.
I purge the darkness.
Running short on time.
I am blind!
Oh man. Right.
Mortal pain is no match for the Sorcerer Supreme.
You'll have to keep fighting
Come on,
until we have a winner.
fellas. 3v2. No. Gonna take the shortcut.
They've got the numbers.
The current score is 0-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Open your eyes. Reality is but an illusion.
I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
3 healers.
Round 2.
Spider is more than just I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him.
Why should Asgard not be mine? That is the real question.
Swing it.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Nice cut, warrior princess bud. As the kids say, you slay, girly pop.
Indeed, I do. In fact, I have slain so many over the centuries that I have lost count.
Hot. You know, I used to have a
The
thing.
battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Normally,
1.
I would strike a mortal
You have to
down for
stop them from
speaking to
securing
me
the mission
so.
area.
But you
I
are
don't have the portal
strangely alluring.
Finally won.
Get
from Midgard's depths.
What the hell? Panic, panic!
A little help, please.
I'm an easy target here.
Double KO.
To claim what is mine.
Why even bother?
Final score 0-2-1. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Hermione got it.
Maybe one of the most hotly contested best of threes of the entire.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear. Same with me.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Goodbye.
Go. Let's go.
With my light daggers and your soul sword, we can handle anything they throw our way.
Our foes would be wise not to underestimate us.
But they will. They always do. Just because we're young, pretty, and female.
Then let that be their final mistake.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Our foes have found.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks!
Wow.
Just in time. Thanks.
Oh
I'll get you next time.
Good medicine.
boy. Annoying. Oh man.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
Gotta have to switch.
Double KO. They've made it halfway. Stop them.
Already halfway, man. What's happening today?
Someone heal me up.
I guess today is not the day.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Vortex field. No worries. I got your back. Both disappearing.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Wanda.
Good medicine.
Bionic surge.
Oh, back, man.
Oh my. Invisible?
That's the boost I need.
Oh, come on, man.
You needed that more than you know. It was an honor to serve alongside you.
Was it though? I got stuck.
I am strengthened.
Prevent, no shit,
I'll
man.
fight for my family until the end.
We didn't know that.
They've made it halfway. Stop them.
Feel the pull.
I appreciate you. Double KO.
I don't give up so easily.
There's still a chance to stop them.
I don't think there is. Still a chance.
Systems restoring.
And the squirrel girl is just spamming.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Disappear! Vortex field. No combat clear. Bionic burst.
Yeah, just spam.
I'll fight for my family until the end.
Cloak and dagger popping
You just keep spamming.
An
man.
extra force field?
Let's play a game!
It's now or never. Stop them. I'll see us the world.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Vortex field! A little help.
Flash over here.
Clear the way!
والله بالله عليك
Do your worst.
Behold! Dark child! I got your back.
Love that healing feeling.
Whoever they are, they don't look friendly. Clear the way! You
Happening so quick.
Vortex field!
Let's go.
Bionic burst! Feeling fantastic. Get me some healing.
My life force is exposed.
Finally, we all flipped.
Vortex field!
Love that healing
Stop them in their tracks.
Ah, no, man. Just stand there and just...
So easily.
That's the game plan.
A feast for my crows!
We made quite a team. Never thought I'd be sad to see Jack defeated.
What?
I'll fight for my family until the end.
You stop them in their tracks.
A little help, please. Well, she'll have to suffer under Loki. Healing. Why would I need healing?
Gotta stop that vehicle. Don't give them another inch.
Oh yeah, baby, that's the good stuff.
Oh man.
By the
I'm out of game.
Double KO.
It's clear I'm still needed here.
That name should do.
Feel the pull. The current score is 0-3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
Come on, let's go. Team up. Oh, no. That's betrayal.
Round 2,
Without time,
go!
I wouldn't know the real. We are Cloak and Dagger.
Fools!
We are hope
Do you
and
truly
fear.
believe you can stop my grand scheme? We guard the galaxy.
30 seconds before you attack.
Sometimes
Get ready.
we take stuff
Yes,
other people are guarding. Asgard has been invaded yet again.
Explore the galaxy.
Not gonna lie,
It's
it's pretty amazing.
So, have you ever considered adding any squirrels to your crew?
Yeah, no, I already have one space raccoon. That's more than enough rodents.
The battle starts in 5,
Sorry.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Get that vehicle to its destination.
These chrono energy readings are gonna blow out your sensors, Spider.
Over here.
Follow the enemy.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Grateful.
Keep forging ahead. Powering up.
Why don't I have that?
Someone scratch my back.
Current
You're
causes.
ready for action.
I have suffered severe damage.
Ha! Much better.
Yeah, this is
Come, my minion.
You're welcome.
Oh no.
You know what to do, Spider.
I'll patch you up.
Powering up.
disappear so easily.
Ooh, a touch of healing.
Vortex field!
Keep going. Thanks. Wish I could heal you back.
No worries, I got your back.
Alright, that feels better.
Come on, minion. See that? Feel the pull. Only 60 seconds left. Clear the way. You're halfway there. Keep going. Force burst.
Oh, there.
Cause massive destruction.
There.
That's much better.
Come.
Appreciate you.
I found their player.
Down to 30 seconds.
I'm
Double kill.
It's clear I'm still needed here.
Alright! Lead them to Khonshu!
By the eye of Agamotto!
The final 10 seconds.
Strong again!
I'm coming.
No worries, I got your back.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Need a bigger gun somehow?
Yes.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Get ready to do some damage.
One better. I did well.
Force burst! Psionic surge! Anyone going to help?
Armed and dangerous!
Ooh, a touch of healing. No worries, I got your back.
Get the hell out of here.
Here we come. Alright, that feels better.
It's much better.
Strong again!
Vortex field!
You're halfway there. Keep going. Feel the pull.
Psionic burst!
Behind me.
Enemy located.
Castle's trying won't bother us anymore. Love battlefield medicine.
Us against the world.
Much better. No worries, I got
Only
your
60 seconds left.
When is he gonna get his ult? Capitan over here.
force burst! We have to keep pushing. This realm needs psionic surge! Feel the pull!
Down to 30 seconds.
Okay.
A little extra oomph.
That's a lot of heal.
I'll fight for my family until the end.
Final score. 1, 2, 3. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Let's claim. Oh, there's a live match now.
Going to be the one to see here, but you can see that El Chabagoob's being accosted on their moving forward right here. Kizaru just going to be exchanging battles, and it's going to be a really fast S rank achieved here for Kizaru off the back of the Raging Royal Flush. Still, the answer's solid. It's going to be lasting longer. Baby, that was a 4-person stun from Sapatic. Absolutely nutso mode over here. Quick double stab. Frankie Boxing is at least making their presence known on the point, but the real fight's happening in the back line right now. The Dive's trying to get value. Frankie Boxing can't win a 2 versus 1, and Team Peps will get out relatively unscathed.
And 0 to 100 is what Pulsar have to do to salvage this map. And Treeman realizing that off the Groot, you just can't sustain pressure. You can't mitigate it as well. Match fire with fire and match Frankie at his own game. But he is the best in the business when it comes to Angela. They don't call him Frankie Boxing for nothing, but the devil is out.
The devil is out, but Pink says, I'm going to put that one back in, cuz. Treeman has gone too deep as well, trying to support that one. Really wanted a hard commit. Lapsis Otilas back on the Jeff, just trying for a little bit of additional survivability. Pink needs to dodge away from the incoming fire. Sapatic is looking very, very well managed here. Going in towards the back, once Baby Bear finds her, and that means that a lot of healing's now off the table for Team Peps. Now Chabagoob has returned with a lot of his healing gone. It's feasting time for El Chabagoob. It's Jeff ready to eat up anyone who tries to keep this one contested. And so Team Peps, they're just going to call it.
Yeah, Peps just need a soft reset here after Baby Bat and Pink have fallen and Pulsar have invested enough. It's a good call from Team Peps. That is what's strong about them, the timing of their disengages, because El Chapagoob sometimes chases those eliminations, and that could be really punishable. So Peps, this is just one fight for the end.
Supernova from Pink. Treeman there trying to drop them out of the sky, but doesn't have full charge on the axis. Oh, misses the hot drop, but still doesn't miss Chabagoob. Spinning to win, and winning's on the cards right here. Kizaru has to try and stand alone, but gets burned to a crisp. But Char Royal is a beautiful flavor profile for Pink, and indeed they might be feasting tonight in the Peps mansion, as they will be able to get the cap here. It's going to be a last-second recontest coming through from El Chabagoob with the portal. Quick debarking onto a point, and great cover off the back of it as well. But straight away, Frankie Boxing is there to meet them. Drops down from the sky, extra health Thrall and sundry. Protoss knows that this is the end. It's time to resurge in terms of souls. Six desperately needs to get a little bit of additional ult charge here. Babybat and Six are right on the edge. They've lost Protoss. It needs to be a clutch from Team Peps, and getting El Chabagoob into the middle of their team might be exactly what they needed. Pulsar are nowhere close to any ults. Only Lapsis Atilas really has a chance to try and make this one work, but Frankie Boxing continues to land blow after blow. Right hook into uppercut. Swift as a butterfly and stinging like a bee, and in towards the back. It's Legend who feels himself for Sting. Pink going down into the Vanguards, getting stuck in nice and close. Protoss comes with a quick return, and with all of the ultimates levied, Team Peps will be going to be able to make this one happen. The first map, Celestial Husk, will go their way.
That was so winnable for Pulsar at the end. Let me cope. They teleport in. They actually zone Peps off the point. You have Proto on the Mantis frontlining. You had to pick on a strategist, but they just couldn't kind of keep control of the chaos. Pulsar was just that close. And of course, Pink as your MVP, stepping up as that carry. The Torch, the Phoenix, the triple elimination that he got through Pulsar's invisible boundary. Like, it's not just the damage and the numbers, it's the impact, and that was felt on the server by Pink.
All right, good to see Peps finally getting rewarded for all of their innovation and effort put in. And once again, Europe is seeing the rise of Mantis. We're seeing Gambit left on the table. Elsa still locked away in the box even after losing 25 base HP. I don't know how much our two first matches are going to be hearkening things to come, but as we come back from a week of scrims after the first week of preseason, maybe teams felt, you know what, this damage boost is kind of some serious business, and it seems right now the meta is crystallizing towards Mantis Gap.
And Pulsar, it's just the decision-making, too, of just how far they wanted to reach in some of these fights, because in that last round, there's these very defensive caverns that exist, and it felt like people like El Chapagoob and others really tried to scoop up the defenders from their safe haven and to force them into fights that they weren't ready for, but the punishing power from Peps is what took a lot of these fights that were gifted to them to bad decision-making from the divers. But I like the swaps that Pulsar brought, but Peps had better execution and better pop-off power.
Well, I'm very impressed with Tree Man as well. Like the comeback on that group Wolverine combo definitely is going to be something that we're going to want to watch out for, in particular on those more linear maps like a Convergence or a Convoy, which of course we're going to be able to go next. As it is going to be the choice of Pulsar, I wouldn't mind seeing them pick something like a Midtown where the group can really excel, maybe an Yggdrasil path. We'll be able to find out what's chosen after this break.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background. Even when the multiverse is in danger, family
30
still
seconds
comes
before you
first.
attack. Get ready.
Wow, you look tough.
You look like you belong in high school. What are you?
A famous singer.
I don't listen to music. I punish criminals.
Well, we are in the right place for that. I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Fighting every day to make amends.
Different battlefield, same war.
Let's go.
That one hurts.
Okay.
Feeling stronger already.
Maybe not a great choice. Oh wow.
Look who's here.
This wasn't.
The mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
Almost. Got one. Okay.
true color. Half of the mission area. Keep going.
Okay.
Over here.
Yes. No. Yes.
Warning. Protective shield compromised.
What are you aiming at?
Not going anywhere.
Come on, no.
Us against the world. KO. The area's almost yours.
Mistakes again. Get the crowd hyped.
Disappear.
I think we got this.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Oh no.
My way.
My magic is growing.
What? Ooh. What's going on?
There's something about
Oh man.
anyone willing to help?
Born a...
I have made my share of mistakes, but I am fighting every day to make amends.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You and me, Spectre. We're two of a kind.
I'm not nearly as heartless as you, Castle.
That's not it. We're alike because we both know there are some problems that can only be solved by force.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Maybe that's a bad pick.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
The harder they resist.
I don't know.
This will hurt.
Snowball fights.
That one.
Ah, that's better.
How is he hitting me?
Some uninvited guests.
Help. So cold.
How?
You're not going anywhere. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Mission area is yours.
A nice deal.
Double KO.
Ah, got healers. One of them disappeared. Oh, the camp.
I can heal you.
Feeling stronger around this priceless. I must have it.
Goodbye.
Anki's on.
I hurt.
Some uninvited guests.
Got it.
Behold the god of thunder!
And this guy.
Us against the world. You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Got him free.
KO.
I
That's
won't make the
3.
same mistakes
Control
again.
lost.
Ah, that's better.
Under my spell.
The moon haunts you!
What's happening? Yeah. Okay.
I'm doing this my way.
A nice deep freeze. Stronger already.
Your team's capture progress.
Finally.
Waypoint.
Put the Arc on ice.
Another pop back up on the
Control seized.
Yeah, it's okay, it's fine.
I was always coming back for you.
Fine stats.
There they are.
Nobody get him.
So long.
That one hurts. Now, a disappearing.
Ah ha 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 ha! I wasted.
Woo! I never miss. The moon haunts you.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Get the healers. Oh, was gonna get blocked.
Force my hand.
Let's roll on.
My fate isn't sealed yet.
Good. Thanks.
That one hurts.
Heads up. Hostiles. The moon haunts the god of thunder! Alright, that feels better.
Now he switched in the end. This guy, man.
I've watched entire realities consumed by chaos. I won't let that happen again.
Group up!
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You kids should stay out of this.
It's our world too. Honestly, I didn't like snow growing up. Hyman always tried to throw snowballs with me though.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Time for
Got
my
it?
biggest hit.
Once I saved lives with a scalpel. Now I do it with a spell.
You don't say, man.
Chaos control. We should destroy these Unks. Feeling stronger already. Ice up. Ancient secret revealed.
Looks like the mission area is yours. Disappear!
Success. You're not going anywhere.
Still struggling.
Another bump in the road.
You're not going anywhere. Ice up.
Heal, man.
There they are.
The moon!
Finally.
Chaos control.
Oh, wow.
By the eye of Agamotto!
What? Ah, come on, man.
Hard and watch the show.
Oh.
Alex taken care of.
26.
You are under my spell.
Us against the world.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh, okay. They all want to order.
Behold!
Ah, man.
Blade, battlefield ready again.
Yes. Finally. After 4 losses.
Another epic victory. Big win.
Kill that dude, yeah. Oh, so that was, I mean, it was what it was. Sure, why not? They already know they gave this. The hell is this, man? Let's
Jack
watch it then.
ultimates, though, because the Groot can mitigate it with a good.
I mean, Pink showing off some real versatility here, but caught in a dark alley against Matthew Murdoch. There are much better places to be than that.
And Pulsar, they just want to be able to punish Pink if they overextend, but Kizaru's hungry.
Yeah, it's answered already by the Eternal Bond coming out from that. Pink manages to find Tree Man and Eden low. The rest of his team disengaged, like, you know what, have the tree, but let me live.
This is not a fun part of the map to try and break out of your own spawn, because the defense can see you leave spawn and poke you to your grave. And especially with a Venom, you need a little bit of higher ceilings than that, but the Gambit will bail you out.
All right, Frankie boxing. What can they do with the meteor? Oh, it's raised of a deflect! Unbelievable from Chabagoop. This guy is cooking right now. However, and he's cooked on the other side. The extra damage from the Raging Royal Flush means that you still can't stand up to it, but I'll applaud the skill when I see it. Six trying to disengage. Chapatic says, absolutely not, my son. I have no designs like that one. Looking in towards the Strange, just wants to get rid of that backline, giving his IMLK is forced in to just stop the cart momentarily.
Could be a good point for an It's Jeff ultimate from Lapsus. You got that drop off at the back left side, and it's the last 30 seconds to have a say, and Sapatic looks for an explosive start and doesn't get it.
Unbelievable stuff. Lapsus and Tilas already taken on down Chabagoo. Can they get out of here? A righteous cross, a quick duck and weave, but Pink's accuracy is far too high for this. 13 seconds remain, and now you've got to start considering, do we need to use a portal to get back on this? Tree Man's had to give up so much space.
The off-angling from Pink has been huge. Tree is getting farmed for every ounce of ult charge that they have, but Pulsar have got them weak.
And that's going to be the dance of the butterflies. El Chabagoob is in it alone, has to tank it all by themselves up above. The Galactic Legends see Lapsus Atilas cannot live for even more than a second as they're taken down by a frenzied arrival. The portal will surely be too late as Streamman tries to set it up, and it's a midway through. You can see that Team Pep still had two Strategist Ultimates ready to go to try and defend that one. I think it was cooked either way for Pulsar, but it's not unwinnable.
The bank was healthy for Team Peps. The difference between the two Feast of Abyss that we saw between Kizaru and IMLK is that one had duelist ultimates to pile on top, the other one got piled on. IMLK with the Feast plus the Dance of the Butterflies and everything that was left, even a Galactic Legend just for the cherry on top. Team Peps had a great final stand, but could have even stopped Pulsar at point B even. I think there was a real chance to make this an even shorter push, so this is very achievable for Pulsar. They fixed up a lot of their macro errors that they were making back on Celestial Husk and are not so antsy, so greedy. They really are working well as a team, and now Chapagoob, despite not being flawless, he is getting more help on these dives towards the strategist line. And there's coordination around the Gambit Royal Flushes that Pulsar are leaning towards those initial win conditions and helping and using that as their approach mechanic so that they can actually set El Chapagoob for success.
Interestingly here, Team Peps are going to be able to walk out with Six and Protoss on both the Star-Lord and the Gambit, so they are going to be able to sync up their ultimates a little bit better. They had conspicuous desync on the defense because, of course, Six had started off on a Vanguard and so was unable to carry through enough ult charge onto the Star-Lord to really be able to sync up with Protoss all the time, but it still worked out.
I wouldn't even mind the Wolverine because when there's a fight on the high ground, if you're able to split people off, bring them to the main street, that could really cause that first elimination to go through. And oh, Six is sneaky with it.
Six taking down Sapatic, and now just has control of his icon. Look at the high ground control that Team Peps have right now. Absolutely uncontested. These Vanguards are in a very dangerous position. Just when you have control of that high ground, you can just force the strategist so far back and break that line of sight. Seems like there's no end in sight here. They want to try and get Chabagoob and get rid of that passive. Well, there may have been a rocket jump pack to try and cheese something there. Well, Chabagoob only gives up their life to make it happen.
Gotta wait for everyone from Pulsar to be alive for this portal play. You need all six to be available. Now Chapagoob's back on the Wolverine. Look out for these tackles and look out for Pulsar's final stand here for point A.
Eyes on Protoss and Six as well. That's going to be a deadly ult combo if it can't be dealt with by Kizaru on the other side. Pink trying to disengage, but staying close to Tree Man to continually generate that fury. Righteous Cross after Righteous Cross slows the thickened heart as well. Chabagoob on the other side. Pink moving in towards the back. The dive is good. Can they get Lapsus or Tilas? Or even get the Gambit? That would be even better. But with no Sonic Pursuit ready to go just yet. They're waiting for a second play. Here comes Six ready to go. This is the old combo we were talking about. If only they want to use it. But I think the damage has already been done. 3 players are down. So Six just saves the ultimate. And it's going to be Gambit saving the day.
Yeah, Proto used it as soon as he earned it. They don't want to waste a precious second. They're able to save the rest of their ultimates for the marathon. This is now no longer a sprint. Momentum needs to be held here to see if you can have a better time bank for point C than Pulsar had. So I'd love to see some initiative. Team Peps are already in a position to do just that. They'll have Frankie on the front lines, but also because of the Daredevil from El Chapagoob is disrespecting Frankie, using his batons to beat Frankie into his grave despite the shields being up.
Raging Royal Flush for an early early engage here, but disengage not quite fast enough from 6. Didn't have the right pathing. The remainder of Peps, I was going to say they're a touch luckier, but El Chabagoo says that their luck has run out. Even while blinded, it does nothing to Matt Murdoch. He can't even tell.
And that's why the initiative there was important from Team Peps. You don't want to let Pulsar pull the trigger on these ultimates, namely that Raging Royal Flush. But Team Peps, they have a lot in the bank, but they need to get this Galactic Legend into a position on the high ground. So look for IMLK to dislodge Pulsar from this power position for 6 to really unleash. But the Invisible Boundary could be a nuisance.
Oh, this a little bit early, going to be combined with the Feast of the Abyss, and Babybat is forced to answer this one. Despite losing Pink, the Eternal Bond gives lots of space for Peps to try and work with on the bottom, and now that the Invisible Boundary is brought up, keep your eyes on 6. For a second, that one goes down, 6 is going to have an option to try and make it happen. Protoss already down, Frankie Boxing dragged on in by a strangling prison, and Treeman decided that, you know what, we need to end this fight here and now.
A huge pick from El Chapagoop, too, to shut down 6 before he could unleash with that Galactic Legend. We were keeping our eyes, and his vision faded to black. And just love, of course, the end song from Pulsar, just to get kind of Team Peps on the edge of their seats, to make them feel like they had to fight, instead of maybe just take some cover, as now Team Peps, again, no Invisible Boundary to stop someone like 6, and he's got the Royal Flush with him.
Okay, 6 should be decimating everyone right now. There's no real shields to make it happen. Pink's finding the final blows. A forced disengagement is giving over so much space. They would love to get Legend on the way out. That would give him even more time waiting for that second strategist to respawn.
IMLK and Pink are syncing up so well, and be able to focus down these targets before they can replenish and get back to their strategist. But the job's not done, and we're knowing there's a flanker back here. Guys, he's caught wall hack for a reason, and Team Peps may just think about taking a 6v5 fight before that flank really develops. But Team Peps need to make a decision fast.
Okay, coming in from the back, Frankie Boxing floats above it all up. Is just instantly gone. All of the strategists have evaporated under the pressure that Pink brings to this one. Treeman can't deal with the double batons, the Billy clubs, the bully clubs, and it's bullying for certain. He's just a little Flora Colossus. He can't deal with all this damage, and it has to be Legend coming back quickly with the portal. Someone else has to swap over onto a strategist here. Maybe you can try and make it happen, but no. Instead, they just reset the other way.
Strong time bank going into the final push as well, and Team Peps can kick off with the Eternal Bond, which really lays down the path to victory, and Pulsar need to find a way to stop it. Of course, the Raging Royal Flush has been a guaranteed fight for Pulsar every single time, and Lapsus ain't wasting time.
Yeah, no time wasted right here. Instantly in towards the back line. Here comes the Phoenix, but it's a little bit shallow, as it has been everyone hiding inside for now. Frankie Boxing is going to be the only one to fall, but the rest of Team Peps back off, and now Pulsar can set up on this choke.
And a spawn camp here is very possible when you're able to have a Groot that can wall people up, and even Strangling Prison. But Babybat needs to not get caught by that, but that Eternal Bond is not going to be effective. But here's the Raging Royal Flush from Proto.
Moving in once again, great grab onto 6, but the damage is too much. The Treeman can't sustain through the extra damage that's given on over. It's the Righteous Cross after Righteous Cross. He's so mobile, he's so difficult to dissuade from this one. But the entire time Kizaru stopped the cart from moving forward, so there will be another fight.
Good communication from Peps on these Raging Royal Flushes. They break out a spawn and they make things swift, and they have more win conditions in tow. And then again, that Eternal Bond plus the Galactic Legend. You don't have a Strangling Prison that you have to worry about. You just need to command the space that you have. This is for the win.
Galactic Legend up above, unable to convert here onto Babyback, keeps herself alive for now. And while the Groot isn't the optimal target here, seems like it's the only one that 6 can find. Pink goes too far, caught by a score bomb, and 6 has gone too far as well. What a pull coming through from Legend. Midway through that spin, there was no way to try and cancel that one out, and Team Pepsonus was overextended and punished.
Tree says you're trapped in here with me, bud, and that is a great way to deal with a melee brawler like the Daredevil. The hesitation from Babybat on how to really carve out that path when there's so many Groot walls in your way, but surely this will be the fight to rule them all. Only a minute left though, and this is still anyone's game.
Chabagoon. An attempt at a mugging, but it's just going to let the devil out in response, blinding all who are near. Staying within Baby Bat's ultimate, though, and you shall remain safe. Counters coming on in. Everything is going to be deployed. Frankie boxing above it all. Finds the legend, stops the ult. The healing is all gone. With Sapatic and Tree Man down now, it's desperation for Pulsar, but I think they're all out of options. They don't have anyone who's going to be up in time to try and get the quick contest. Lapsis Atilas has an ultimate ready to go and might have used it just to get the additional movement speed over towards the point. It's a race for a contest with Tree Man moving through, but they can't make it in time, and Team Pep sweep the series.
Peps is coordinating so well on those ultimates near the end, the eternal bond against the invisible boundary, but it's the teamwork that makes the dream work, especially where that box of victory, that finish line was for Team Peps. Forced Pulsar into such an uncomfortable position to fight closer than they would have hoped, and the closer you are, the more you are in reach to something like a Daredevil, which El Chapago versus Pink, I could watch that 1v1 all day, but only one stood out, and I would say Pink was, at least in terms of the final hits. The damage tells a different story, but Pink, how he coordinated with IMLK is what decided a lot of these fights in the neutral.
Yeah, definitely felt like Pink and IMLK were a dynamic duo when it came to those dives. Lapsis Atilas and Say Legend, they were consistently under assault. Lapsis walking away with 10 casualties. We can bring Vod back in here to see how he felt about that series, and we certainly are going to have plenty to talk about.
Yeah, there is so much to yap about with this one, specifically Leg Day. I mean, the big difference I would say between these two teams in this final map was having the one-sided Star-Lord. That is just, you can't allow that to happen, especially when there's a Gambit on the field available to Team Peps, and Team Peps seem to just have the composition locked down. So congrats to them for getting their first win, of course, keeping the dream alive, for making it into that group stage. And unfortunately for Pulsar, talking about that, they won't be making it into the group stage. Them going 0-4 now cements them to be towards the bottom two in the standings. They can still kind of play spoiler in their last series, but talking more about this matchup, I mean, Six looked amazing. Pink, we got to talk about the flexibility of this player, like having the Daredevil and the Phoenix on lock that we saw from the last map into this one. Not many players can say that they can do that.
Yeah, I agree, and even the Torch was the secret MVP in that first map. Like, I was surprised that Pink was the one that was like that ultimate carry, because oftentimes it was Six that you invest all these ultimates into, and I think on the other side there was a lot of focus into trying to prevent Six from really developing, whether it's shutting them down before the Galactic Legend or whatever it was. Pink really showed up on the Daredevil.
Yeah, the Daredevil play definitely making a huge difference here. But of course, it's a full team effort that we saw from the squad. I mean, both the duelists, the backline, keeping them sustained through all of the damage that was being dealt out by Pulsar. And Pulsar, to their credit, they were putting some good pressure against Team Peps. They almost went all the way to that final point. Unfortunately, like they could not secure it there at the end.
Yeah, not being able to make it happen at the end. I think that Pink being able to play on the Daredevil as well allows for much greater fight planning, because you know that Chabagoob's always going to be lurking like up on a wall or behind maybe behind some crates somewhere, under a cardboard box perhaps, if you want to emulate a different game. And having that perfect information about where Chabagoob's going to be coming from, I think was a huge boon for Team Peps and how they started to plan all of these fights. And I think in the end, better planning and economy is what allowed them to make it all the way towards the end, even while losing some pretty critical fights, like losing control of the Times Square station midway through. I was like, okay, maybe they might be cooked here. This is a very difficult area to siege. But Baby Bat makes some great choices with the Eternal Bond that I think were crucial for being able to claim space. She was really making sure that ultimate was always getting value, as well as calling for good peel from Frankie. We saw a bubble from Frankie onto Baby Bat, completely no-sell a Tree Man ultimate, who was hoping to just drag Baby Bat out of her ult AoE and cancel that in the moments while she's rooted outside of it, but great nullification.
Yeah, and Baby Bat just also taking the time to not feel rushed with those eternal bonds towards the end, and they had the time. They had what, 3 minutes for that final final point, so that was really great. But just to point out that Team Peps also kind of made some compositional changes, and not in terms of who, but more of the player that was actually on the hero. Because a lot of the times it was Six that usually plays the Phoenix, the Star-Lord with the Gambit and things like that, but today it was more of Pink stepping up, being on the Daredevil, even playing some of the Star-Lord himself, although 6 ended up on the Star-Lord here today. It was cool to just kind of see how they were working around the sometimes limited hero pools and how they're able to bring their strengths on display.
I think that's the great thing about this preseason, right? It gives teams time to find their strengths, figure out their rhythm throughout the preseason, then going into stage 1. It will be a little bit different, of course, to remind everyone they'll be on the next patch, so that'll be 2 different heroes that we'll have in the new map. But aside from that, you can kind of figure out the synergy between your team members, and that's the big thing for these players. Kind of similar to the invitational that we had earlier on, and now we get to see the actual preseason action leading into that first stage that'll happen in May. But Pulsar, again, even though they're out of the running for the playoffs, they still have one more match to go for them. So something to look forward to for them to, learn from, take that experience. They're playing against Na'Vi in that one tomorrow. So best of luck to them in that series. But I feel like they've continued to look a little stronger and stronger here leg day.
Yeah, I think Team Peps are at least looking great. My understanding right here, Team Peps, I'm actually newly enthused about this team. There was a spark of hope when against Na'Vi they had a very good Celestial Husk. Like Pulsar, we saw them take that map off of Altar, as Lemon brought up earlier, but I think that that may have been more down to Altar having some jitters. Team Peps, I was very happy with everything I saw today. I think that it was actually very well managed in terms of the gameplay. And now we get to talk to Frankie about how that happened.
That's true. Welcome in, Frankie, the Angela GOAT. And that's actually what I'm going to ask you about. Some teams, it seems like, struggle to face off against you in the skies. How do you keep it locked down as well as you did on Celestial Husk?
Oh, I really just try to protect my team. I'm just flying around, being annoying, and if I hear my support's being dived, I try to go in, press my E, and just help them out, Marking the DT also, oh my god, first map I was marking the DT perma. That's all I gotta do.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, that was some excellent marking. Second map of Celestial Husk didn't go quite so well. What adjustments did you make between the second and the third map to be so dominant coming back on the next one?
Oh, I mean, the matter of fact is, I just don't think the torch comp was really viable in the second round there. We just couldn't play the triple support with the Ultron, so we weren't really sure at the time what we should play, so we kind of just were a little bit, everywhere with it. But we just locked in back on the Ultron comp for the third map, and yeah, we got it.
Yeah, you did, and it was so fun to watch you on Angela. I'm so curious about the work that you've done to expand your hero pool, and where is your confidence at with things that are not Angela? Because I know you guys got domination on lock if you're on Angela, but how do you feel on other heroes these days?